Good evening. Once again, we return to the story of Caius, Spellsword, Dunmer, Eternal Champion, former head of the Blades on Vardenfell, most loyal servant of the Emperor, Hortator of the Great Houses, Heir of Varine, Champion of Cyrodiil, Duke of Mania, chosen of Sheogorath, finest courier in Tamriel. And I believe we are returning the items we took. In case some of these saves don't seem to line up properly, I did have some difficulty in getting the broadcast started. I had the wrong resolution, but that should be fixed now. She's still not going to want to talk to me.
No way. I'm never talking to you ever again. After she found out what I told you, she... You have no idea what pain is until she... Just leave me alone. Go away.
She's in here somewhere. I don't think I've read The Shivering Apothecary.
The Shivering Apothecary, author Cinda Amatius. Many, many things. Wet things and dry things. Things from plants, things from animals, things from stone and sky and tree and man and myrrh. So many beautiful things for potions, all of them here for the taking, waiting to be plucked and put to use. Grind me, take my essence and turn me into something new, something wonderful, they cry out to me. I've given my life to finding so many of the wondrous things of Tamriel, and now the things that lie beyond. The realm of the mad god, dangerous and beckoning, has so many new things to offer that I have trembled with excitement over it. I stop to take note of what I have found so that I may not forget it in the coming days when I spend my time searching, mixing, and discovering. The apprentice will find that marrow from the shambles and fins from scalons merge to make a deadly poison that strikes at one's very heart, damaging the health of those who ingest it. Many a blade did I sink into wet flesh and dry bone to learn this, but what I have found pleases me. Flame stalks and the very essence of flesh antranax can be mixed by even a novice to counter that damage, as one can drink a potion made from these two to feel healthy again. The expert may find that rather than risk himself against those walking monstrosities, the screaming maw can be used instead. For magicka, and without magicka, where would I stand now, the ichor of an Electra can be mixed with Withering Moon by a novice, or Thorn Hook by a journeyman. No explorer in the Shivering Isles should venture forth without looking for these. The tongue of a hunger, by itself a marvel of anatomy, can be eaten to cure poisons, or matched with Withering Moon to cure disease. I cannot help but wonder what disease would be so dire as to risk one's life against a hunger. I've been most pleased to find that to the expert alchemist, wrought scale and worm's head caps can be mixed to paralyze one's enemies. This has proven most useful in extracting ingredients from the Isle's less cordial residents.
You have returned with all the components? Excellent. All that remains is to choose the body parts.
The what?
Fearing one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage. With various enhancements, you must choose one of each. I am attached to them all. Artist's prerogative.
Romina has instructed me to choose the body parts with which we will create the new gatekeeper. I am to pick out a head, a torso, a heart, a right arm, a left arm, and legs. I should speak with her when I am finished.
Is it that difficult? Fetch one of each. Hurry up!
It didn't take that long.
Is it that difficult?
I did! Oh. Okay, so it's just the legs. What's it? Right arm and left arm. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, we're there.
I finished selecting the body parts for the gatekeeper. I should return to Relmina Veranim now.
Wake up.
You've made your selection. Now we travel to the statue of our Lord in the Fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
I'm not sure how far this walk is. Well, I mean, at least the silent. I wanted to try and get a little extra mileage out of the soul Azure Star, but clearly that is a bit too much to ask. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I've already picked him. I don't know if I run ahead, if she just wound up sped up, but in this case, we'll admire the scenery as we play escort. Curious if that gives me full... Yes, it does have a full charge. You're just messing with me at this point. What's wrong with... Where are you going?
I have arrived at the statue of Sheogorath. I should speak with Relmina Verenim when she arrives.
I should also try and get the rest of the world to teleport in. There we go. Come on, you can do it. It's actually the first time I've sort of seen a big glitch like that. I'm assuming it's because of the viewing distance. Partly picking a fight, partly trying to find a place to sell stuff. Oh, I see.
Has been silent, Your Grace.
Shall we start the ceremony?
Alright, let's get started.
First, place the gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation.
What?
Relmina will perform the ceremonial magic. I am to follow her instructions during the ceremony.
Klaatu. Barata.
Place the gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation. At the beginning of the worlds were five: fire, water, earth, air, and light. Darkness turned into day. The void took form. Hidden away by virtue of its own self-awareness was the sixth, containing within it the five which birthed it. Flesh! Meat with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis into the system. Blood, liquid nutrient, that ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch, and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar. Join with this body. Quintessence of flesh joined with the essence of flesh. Absolute immortal. Immortal. Bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern. Over here by me. Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, astronaut, to this body. Henceforth, gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, a darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they're coming! Destroy them! Show them your true power!
The gatekeeper has been rebuilt. I should return to Sheogorath with news of my success.
Either way, tell him of our doings here. Send him my tribute and my affections.
Wilbeen and Sheogorath sitting in a tree. K-I-N.
Look out! I'm on your side!
I heard somebody yell, I'm on your side. So I just want to make sure I haven't committed a crime unintentionally. Got a bit of a head start on my my lives for today. So I'm going through dementia this time just because there may be more things for me to kill. Oh wow.
You'll never take me down.
Just keep them coming. Could I have another, please? Thank you. Got another one.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. What's the matter, getting tired? You elves are all the same, all flashing and fury.
Wasn't expecting to get over encumbered by that. Obviously, I only need one repair hammer. I know I used to be a little disappointed in the rain and having to swim, but I've gotten over it. Honestly, dementia, it's kind of nice, refreshing. Almost like being back in Vardenfell. I feel like this may be a bit of a long walk to New Sheogorath. I think I'll try and avoid combat if I can at this point, because the whole point of taking this path was to extinguish lives. Yeah, it looks like I've actually already been through here, so. I tried. Yeah, see, this is one thing I really like about Oblivion. I mean, this is just something that applies to the modern. There was obviously raindrops before, but just because the environment has the advantage of some technological advancement, I can sort of imagine sitting here, just enjoying the scenery. Thought that might have been the flame that we ignited.
Mad God's blessings, Duke of Mania.
To you as well.
Mad God's blessings, Your Grace.
Huh.
Always a pleasure.
Guess what I did?
A new gatekeeper! Excellent! We might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And to see you've learned how to summon flesh atronachs. Relmina must like you, little Duke. But probably not in that way.
Lord Sheogorath, I apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Pinnacle Rock and routed us.
Well, well. What a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad, isn't it? This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Ha ha ha! Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
Why hasn't Jyggalag attacked himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! Well, I'm him! We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him! Happens every time. The Grey March starts, Order appears, and I become Jyggalag and wipe out my whole realm!
When will that happen?
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
Can we stop it?
Stop it? Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jyggalag! Me? From destroying my realm!
What do we do now?
Now? Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
Tell me more about yourself.
Cat's out of the bag on that one, isn't it? Who puts cats in bags anyway? Cats hate bags. Soon, I'll turn into Jyggalag. There's no stopping it. That doesn't excuse you from your duties, though. Get to it!
The Grey March.
Your job is still to stop it. And to stop Jyggalag. Well, you've already forced Order's hand. No stopping now. Some things can't be stopped. Trust me. I've tried.
Your Grace, there is trouble. You must come quickly.
Who are you?
Adeo sent me as a messenger to find you. Pinnacle Rock is under attack, and she needs your assistance at once. The forces of Order have overwhelmed us and forced us from the stronghold. We must regain control.
Tell me more.
She is leading what is left of our forces. She waits for you outside Pinnacle Rock. Please hurry to her before it is too late.
Where's Pinnacle Rock?
It is our home, our sanctuary in the Shivering Isles. If we were to lose it, my kind would be doomed. Please, Your Grace, hurry to Pinnacle Rock while there's still time.
You should be off like the wind, solving problems, and doing good deeds. And if not good deeds, then deeds of a sort. Strongholds to save, and Daedra to rescue. That sort of thing. Now get going.
Always a pleasure.
I certainly wasn't expecting the twist that Sheogorath was Jyggalag.
Mad God's blessings.
It's quite the way out. If memory serves, I believe they can disarm me. Also forgot to sell my stuff back in New Sheogorath. So I want to be a bit careful not to lose the sword with these guys. Thanks for the help.
Mad God's blessings, Your Grace.
Perfectly happy to have the enemies attack each other while I'm on my way to a place. So I should take a hard left at some point. Yep, there we go. I'm seeing why the fortress might have fallen. Oh, I got it. Ugh. There is something. It would be kind of interesting if you had an option of just having the soul pass directly into your weapon if you were overflowing. I'm sure the game has its reasons for not doing it that way, but it would be nice. I just tend to find I spend a lot of time in inventory management during the fight, which seems a little inconsistent with the intention. waiting on the silence. I don't expect that to really do anything for me. I just figure it's better than dropping it on the ground. This is one of the reasons why I sort of use the just-in-time approach to the approach to soul gems, because I have no idea when well, I mean, based on time of day, I sort of know when it's going to switch, but the actual moment of switching, I'm never sure. Like, I could tell you that 6 o'clock seems to be where it crosses over, because it still sort of looks like it's the day. Maybe I should deal with one of those. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just looking to cast some spells that'll let me use some of those magic potions. Oh, 75.
Thank you for coming. I apologize for summoning you. The blame is mine. We've lost control of Pinnacle Rock. Syl let them in. We had no idea she would turn on us. They captured our commander, Dylora, and have her imprisoned somewhere inside. Our first priority must be rescuing her.
Where's Dylora now?
Syl had called her aside, separating her from the group. She meant to divide our numbers when order entered, making us easier targets. They imprisoned Dylora somewhere within Pinnacle Rock. If they killed her, she could return to us, so they keep her hostage. If we follow the waters of the wellspring, we will surely find her.
What kind of opposition is there?
Syl let them in. More than I could count. It was all we could do to fall back and regroup out here. We must free Dylora as soon as possible. She will know what to do.
Right, let's go.
Forgive me for saying so, Your Grace, but I find taking orders from the Duke of Mania to be unsettling.
I can go if you want.
You are the only remaining Duke, which is a situation quite unprecedented. Normally, you would never be permitted to pass within Pinnacle Rock. Given the need for swift action, the normal customs shall need to be overlooked for now. We shall be right behind you, Your Grace.
I've arrived at Pinnacle Rock. I need to locate the Dark Seducer captain and rescue her.
Just sounds like a quest in a very different kind of game. You coward. Darn right I'm looting this place. That doesn't count as a cleansing. Or, you know what I mean. So one of the challenges here is I don't believe any of the forces of order count for the soul steel. I probably should cast it just so I can get the mysticism practice, but
You must set me free. The barrier can't be broken by you. It's too tough. Use the chime. Ring the chime, and that may shatter it.
am I missing something here? Ah.
You have my thanks for freeing me, but just who are you?
Duke of Mania, at your service.
Your Grace, I am sorry. I did not realize. Where is Syl? Have you seen her, that traitorous coward?
What happened here?
Syl, the snake. She showed up, asked for a contingent of guards, said there was trouble at the palace and that we were needed. We were so focused on organizing quickly that by the time we realized she'd let order in herself, it was too late. We were split up and picked off. But it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters now is the wellspring. We must reach it at once.
What wellspring? What do you mean?
The wellspring of the Mazkin. It's what links us to this realm, where we return to the world from the waters of Oblivion. If Syl helps Order sever that link, my kind will be annihilated. The realm will be lost to us. We must get to the wellspring and stop them. I will follow your lead. The wellspring is at the heart of Pinnacle Rock. Follow the waters to reach it. I am yours to command your grace.
Tell me more about the wellspring of the Mazkin.
The waters of Oblivion lead us to the wellspring, where Lord Sheogorath has given us a place to return to his service.
What about Syl?
What reason could she have to turn on Lord Sheogorath himself? She must know that he will find and punish her. We will catch her, and will turn her over ourselves. Her treachery cannot be allowed to stand.
What about Pinnacle Rock?
What would you have me tell you about it?
Just tell me more about it.
Pinnacle Rock was given to us by our Lord Sheogorath as a sanctuary and place of restoration. It is our home. It is where our numbers are strengthened, and where we return to the realm from the waters of Oblivion. What else would you ask of me?
Tell me about the chimes.
They are a key part of the ceremony for restoring fallen comrades. The ringing of the chimes is said to help call the souls back to Pinnacle Rock, guiding them to us so they may return to our Lord's service. What else would you ask of me?
The wellspring. What about it?
The wellspring is a cynosure, a place where the animus of lost Mazkin can return to this realm from the waters of Oblivion. The darkness is a frightening place, even to us, and so our Lord has given us this beacon, a light to guide us back to him. What else would you ask of me?
Never mind.
As you wish, Your Grace. We must purge Order from our home.
Just want to make sure that I had all the fancy stuff I needed.
No, the wellspring. They've stopped it up. You must make it to the wellspring and let the waters flow.
Something has happened to the wellspring of the Mazkin and Pinnacle Rock. I need to proceed on my own to restore it.
I guess there's really no reason for me to go too hard after the forces of order. I've already got my There was definitely two other guys here.
Who's there?
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, you're more observant than your coworkers.
I've located the wellspring of the Mazken. It's been covered in order crystals. I'll need to destroy them to restore the wellspring. Wellspring of the Mazken has been restored. I need to help Delora defeat the remnants of the forces of order. The remaining forces of order have been defeated. I should speak with Delora.
In good time. Gonna stare at each other, huh? Sorry, I'm not dressed for the occasion. There we go.
I am yours to command, Your Grace.
Where's Syl?
Our own Duchess, aligned with the forces of order. An infuriating thought.
Yeah, I saw it happen. Where is
She
she?
will suffer greatly at the hands of Lord Sheogorath.
In the wellspring?
Your Grace has restored the wellspring and saved us. For this we thank you. We shall not fail you.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Taylora.
The wellspring is restored. You saved us. We are forever grateful, Your Grace. Please, allow me to teach you this spell, so that you may summon our kind to you in times of need. Also, accept this gift of armor.
Oh, no.
It is the least I can do to show thanks for your help.
What about Syl?
No sign of her yet. We'll do our best to track her down and deliver her to Lord Sheogorath for a fitting punishment. The traitor must be brought to justice.
What happens now?
Our warriors will scour the halls of Pinnacle Rock, removing any last elements of opposition. Then, we will immediately return to our duties.
Then I shall take my leave.
Indeed. Lord Sheogorath will be anxious to hear of your victory, I am sure.
What about the wellspring of the Maskin?
Your Grace has restored the wellspring and saved us. For this, we thank you.
Good lord. I mean, it does count as light armor. I would like the speed, but no, actually this isn't as good as my helm.
Now that I've secured the stronghold of the Dark Seducers, I should speak to Sheogorath about our next step.
Blessings, Dark Sister. Blessings, Dark Sister.
Oh boy. Ah! It's worth a shot. All right. No! So we get that Dustfang takes up a lot of space, but it's also the one I need to hang on to. Ah. So obviously there's a lot of weight in things like the Amber and the Madness Ore, but I don't think I'm quite ready to drop that. Maybe this is simpler than I think it is, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's simply the fact that I'm wearing the Dark Seducer armor that, it's just not worth it. The hell I am. I guess this is about as close as I can get to levitate, just running very, very fast. I don't want to fidget in the spell menu, so I'll just keep it at Fortified Strength for now. So yeah, I mean, the Dark Seducer armor is a little tempting just because of the really high armor value, but if I have to strip all the enchantments, particularly because they're ones that give me strength and speed bonuses, it's a little bit harder to say that it's as good of an upgrade as, say, something like the Amber would be. Speaking of, can't remember the Amber Matrix I got. Hammer. Ugh. It's not that I dislike hammers, it's just I have a weapon. It's probably not one that I'm going to change. now's the time for me to use some of these potions. Why are you all ganging up on me? Surprise. Oh, come on! Oh, this is gonna be a long run, isn't it? Don't even need to drop anything cool. Although something odd's happened to the sound. Okay, apparently that's just my life now. I'd rather not have to reset, but depending on how obnoxious this becomes, I might reset for sanity's sake. Have fun, you two. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get to New Sheogorath and then I'll try resetting. Again, I hate doing the reset because it always triggers a copyright on the music. But I'll work with what I've got. Actually, if I'm gonna reset, I might as well just reset. Now you can enjoy the sound of footsteps, complete with the Kaya's broadcast. Spared no expense. So against my better judgment, I think I'll give another crack at this. I hate that ability so much. In fact, given the way the grass works, it's easier for me to just reload it. A disarm mechanic's kind of interesting, but the idea of having to like reset your
My Lord Jyggalag!
the idea of having to redo all of that Jesus Christ.
Take you. Madness always yields to the mark.
Okay, so I think because it's I'm just gonna walk by it. This isn't, honestly, this isn't very fun. I think it's because I need to maintain the strength buff. The idea of just having to cycle through all the spells halfway through doesn't exactly inspire fun thoughts. I'll be honest, I'm still not 100% sure how those obelisks work, so I know adding the 3 will close it. And that's what stops the resurrection, but it does feel like over time it reopens. And that's definitely something I can't quite get a handle on.
I'm sorry to trouble you again, but I think the cure has worn off. I feel the cold grasp of death sneaking up on me once more. Could you please get some more aqua nostrum from Knotty Bramble for me?
Are they seriously making me do this again? Yeah, certainly.
Oh, you're too kind. Here is the empty flask again.
What made them say that this is the one that they need to do?
I've got food and drink if you need it. I haven't touched it much, so it should be safe. Might want to wipe it off first anyway, you never know.
Yeah, there's really nothing here for me to...
Take care.
Mad God.
Time is an artificial construct, an arbitrary system based on the idea that events occur in a linear direction at all times. Always forward, never back. Is the concept of time correct? Is time relevant? It matters not, one way or another. I fear that our time has run out. As I feared it would. My plan has failed. The Grey March is upon us. And I must go. I thought we had more time. I thought we had a chance. My plan has failed and we were so close.
What happens now? No, you know what? We haven't failed.
Optimism! Ha! Oh, how adorable. I love it! Even at the end, you make me laugh. I'm lying. That wasn't funny at all. No matter. Soon you and everyone else will be dead, and I will be left a mad god, ruler of a dead realm again.
What happens now?
What happens is what always has happened. What always will happen. I crumble. I fade. The realm dies. And you with it. Flee while you can, mortal. When we next meet, I will not know you, and I will slay you like the others.
What can I do?
I had intended to give you my staff, the symbol of my office. But life is gone from it, as it goes from me. It is now dead wood, a useless twig. With the staff there was hope, but now hope is dead. I am dead. The realm. The realm is dead! Sheogorath is dead! All shall crumble before Jyggalag!
Time is short. You must speak to Sheogorath immediately.
You sure about that?
Sheogorath has vanished before we could complete the plan to stop the forces of order. Perhaps Haskell will know what steps we should take.
He is gone, but hope is not lost. We have a rare opportunity here, but I hesitate to do what must be done. If the Throne of Madness remains empty when Jyggalag storms the palace, he will prevail. But there is a chance that the throne may not be empty.
What do you mean?
You will sit on the throne. It has always been Sheogorath's intent for you to be the new Mad God.
But I'm not a Daedric prince.
True, but perhaps you can hold the throne, provided that you possess the proper symbol of office, namely the Staff of Sheogorath.
What must I do?
Unfortunately, when Sheogorath faded, the power of the staff faded with him. It must now be remade. The staff is the symbol of power in this realm. He who rightfully holds the staff may hold the throne of the Shivering Isles. However, the secrets of its construction are lost.
Lost? You said there was hope.
That which is lost can be found again. There is one being in the Shivering Isles who may be able to assist you in the construction of a new staff. The ruins of Knife Point Hollow once served as a great library. There you will find a door. Behind that door you will find the answer you seek. Although I hesitate to guide you towards this path, the secrets of the past will surely aid Jyggalag, but I fear that we have no other choice. Be mindful of what you find there. The library is a thing of order, and it will still serve that end. Take this crystal. It contains the power to open the sealed door. Inside, you will find the final remnants of the library.
Tell me more about the obelisks.
The obelisks operate by reflecting and focusing energies in order to create a portal to this realm. They can be overloaded and rendered inert by placing the crystalline hearts of the knights into the obelisk itself. Each heart will increase the power of the obelisk until it eventually overloads and shuts down, closing the portal. Knife Point Hollow is near the core of the Shivering Isles. Follow the setting sun to the border of Mania. Climb the cliff there to the top. At the peak, you will find Knife Point Hollow. Enlightening as always.
This is my bed?
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory. Welcome to the House of Mania.
You big baby, that's not even that big of a fall.
Stop following me, you smelly cat.
Mad God's blessings.
Just trying to think if there's anybody else who'll buy something while I'm
Oh! I like dogs. Dogs are pretty. See you.
Have you found anything for me?
nothing for you yet.
Let me know when you have something for me. Not much time left, I'm afraid. Not much time at all. Please, look. Bye. See, I can that's you got that's up. That's up. I'll fit. You got a good deal there. You got a good deal there. That seems fair to me. I can accept that. That's a fair deal. A fair bargain. That's a fair... That seems fair to me. That's a fair deal. I can accept that. I can accept that. You got a good deal there. I can accept that. That seems fair to me. A fair bargain. I can accept that. That's a fair... You got a good deal there. I can accept that. I can... That's... You got... I can accept... You got a... You got... That's a fair bargain. A fair... That... I can accept that. A fair... I can... That... A fair bargain. I can accept that. If the world hasn't ended, I'll be here. Come back again.
It's helped me a little bit with the weight. We'll see if we can have a bit more luck at the armorer.
I do delicate things with madness ore. It tingles across the flesh when it cuts. I've got the sharpest blades in the Isles. Maybe anywhere. Take a look.
Kind of already went through all this, so I think we'll just accept.
See you later.
We'll accept where we're at.
So,
You have the pearls? Or perhaps any other things of value I can have? I mean, a hold for you.
Here are the pearls.
You have them? Please, please, hand them over.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. My collection is finally complete. Well, my thieving days have finally come to an end. I promise never to set foot in any of the shops in Crucible ever again. Tell everyone not to worry. I won't be bothering them any longer.
Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area.
It started so friendly.
I've given Bryther 5 flawless pearls. He's now agreed to leave the shopkeepers of Crucible alone. I should tell Errol the good news.
Have you dealt with Brythar? I'm not getting any younger here waiting for you. You must hurry and get rid of him. What? He's promised not to come round here anymore? Fantastic! Took you long enough, though.
I'll go get this float.
I don't know how you did it, but I appreciate it. And by appreciate, I mean reward. Enjoy. Take care.
The saints stand strong.
Before I can claim the throne of madness and stop the forces of order, I must remake the staff of Sheogorath. Haskill has advised me to seek out a remnant of the great library of Jyggalag in Knife Point Hollow.
I just don't remember the exact instructions he gave as far as how to get there. Obviously he said to follow the setting sun, but I don't think that's quite the instruction you want to follow before 10 in the morning. I think I'll just kind of keep walking until I reach a spot where it stops going up. It's like this sort of gives me pause. since I've cast one of those. Free. Don't.
Ow!
Gotta admit, I'm not 100% sure how I was supposed to get there the proper way. But... Surprise.
I have been waiting for you, Your Grace. This day, as all days before and after, is well known to me. There are no surprises to Dias of Mytheria. Sheogorath has fallen, and you seek the means to foil the machinations of the Prince of Order. You seek the throne of madness. However, no mortal may sit upon the throne without the staff, so here you are in my prison, seeking to supplant the one who placed me here. If you wish to take the place of Sheogorath, then ask me what you will.
Tell me about yourself.
You were expecting a book, an ancient tome filled with the secrets that you seek. But instead you have found me, the last remnant. Individuality is an illusion. The details of my existence are no more important than the history of a stone. However, if you insist, I once served as the keeper of the great library of Jyggalag.
Tell me about the library.
The great library was the height of logic and deduction. Contained within its walls were the logical prediction of every action ever taken by any creature, mortal or daedric. Every birth, every death, the rise of Tiber Septim, the Numidium, everything, all predicted with the formula found within Jyggalag's library. When Sheogorath discovered the library, he had it burned, insisting that it was an abomination and that personal choice defied logical prediction. I am all that remains of the knowledge contained within the great library of Jyggalag.
How have you survived?
Following each cycle of the Grey March, Sheogorath has cast out or killed every aspect of order found in the Shivering Isles. I alone have survived. Sheogorath cannot bring himself to destroy the knowledge that I possess. Instead, he's confined me to this place and forbidden me to die. I've not seen another creature until fate, predictably, sent you to me.
The real torture was becoming an insufferable know-it-all, wasn't it?
As you wish.
Tell me more about Knife Point Hollow.
Knife Point Hollow is my prison. As the great library, it once contained all the knowledge in creation. However, spare me your grief. My imprisonment is as meaningless as my immortality. Time and place are nothing. Constructs of a feeble mortal mind attempting to categorize and understand the world around it. If you were one of the fortunate few, you would one day understand and accept this. However, you are not, and you will not. Individuality is an illusion. However, if you insist, I once served as the keeper of the great library of Jyggalag.
Thought there was
As
more.
you wish.
Alright, where do I get the staff so I can stop talking to you?
I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. But apotheosis is no simple matter, and the creation of the staff is no simple task. I will require 2 sacred items in order to complete it.
Alright, tell me about the first.
The Shivering Isles hold many secrets, but few remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision, and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets firsthand. Sirta resides in the Howling Halls, and find her and bring me the eye that is seen that which no other has.
And the second?
The trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them.
So I must seek out the 2 parts?
Yes. Only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying.
Tell me more about the Eye of Sirta.
The staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Sirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold.
And the Tree of Shades?
The roots of the Tree of Shades run into the heart of the Shivering Isles. It is said that the tree feeds from waters of the Grove of Reflection. The Grove can show men who they truly are. Only after facing the truth will the Tree of Shades give up its branches to you.
Anything else you can tell me about the staff?
I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. The staff of Sheogorath contains a portion of the divine power of the Daedric Prince. It is the embodiment of Sheogorath and of this land. Should you succeed, you will be the first mortal to have a dedicated Daedric artifact in your possession. This will be most interesting indeed.
Just give me a quick second here. I need to deal with a quick message. Sorry about that.
In order to remake the Staff of Sheogorath, Daius requires 2 items. I must seek out the Eye of Sirta and the branch of, a branch of the Tree of the Shades. The first is an eye that has seen something that no other has. I can acquire this item from a woman named Sirta in the Howling Halls. The second item is a branch of the Tree of Shades, an ancient tree that grows in the Grove of Reflection in the ruins of Milkar.
Somehow I think this path may not be quite quite accurate. So I'll try and at least get the eye before we finish up for tonight, but we'll see how long it actually takes. There was a side of me that was thinking I should also maybe go to Bruma and drop off some of the items that I have, but that seems like a very long trip for something that I might be able to do without.
Your Grace.
Some of these paths don't make a whole lot of sense to me, I'll be honest.
Let's get this over with.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
here.
I see you well, my friend. All the new recruits, it is hard to be certain who... To arms! To arms! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you... Oh, get! Your light will... Dare you invade this holy place? I will...
Try to be quiet about it. I guess I don't need to take more than one of those. Oh, actually, I'm kind of curious. I might have been too dumb to realize the dialogue that they were saying actually might have meant something. So first of all, it would have been hilarious if I could have taken the robes off of them.
Hard to be certain who is who.
Indeed it is. Remember, those who wear the robes shall not be harmed without cause, by Sirta's decree.
Her song guides us. Her song guides... Greetings, brother. How does the light find you this day?
Overexposed. Where can I find Sirta?
Sirta is the Lightbringer. She has seen things that we can only imagine. If you are to join us, you must speak with her.
Tell me about this place.
Hundreds of years ago, this very building once served as a temple in Cyrodiil that sought to cure the mad. It was in this temple that Emperor Pelagius was taken during his madness. After his death, in these very halls, the temple was destroyed. We stole the stones from Cyrodiil and reassembled the temple here in the Shivering Isles.
Tell me about the light.
We seek the light with an open eye and an open heart. We carve the flesh away, seeking the light within. The light reveals all secrets and knows all thoughts. None can hide from it, and it shines in all places. Forsake the flesh, and you shall know the light. Light guide you, brother. May the light shine upon your face.
See, it already is on yours.
Light guide you, brother.
You are not one of us. You do not belong here. You are a stranger. No, you do not understand. Put away your weapons. I mean you no violence. Perhaps you can help me.
I'm listening.
Good, good. Your face is known to me. One so famous as you cannot expect to walk around the Isles unrecognized, can you? You are the Duke, yes? And Sheogorath has sent you to find Sirta, has he not? He finally seeks to kill her?
Jyggalag is gone.
Still, for whatever reason you are here, you mean Sirta ill, yes? Don't bother refuting me, I know the truth. Yes, I do. But there are those of us here who want her gone as well, yes. Those of us who think that maybe we could lead better than she does. So, if you will help me, I will help you. Sirta will die, and you will not need to lift a finger. Then you can take whatever you need and go.
Why do you want her dead?
Too long Sirta has led us here. Always against Sheogorath. Always. We are tired of her vendetta. Sirta brought us here with promises to show us the light. But always is about Sheogorath. Is about revenge. Sirta lied. But when she is done, I will lead the acolytes to the light.
What do you want me to do?
I require weapons. For myself and for the apostles that will help me do the deed. But Sirta already is suspicious of me. She has forbidden me and those who support me from carrying weapons. And suspicious would it look if we were to wander around gathering them.
You want me to bring you weapons?
Very clever, Your Grace. Bring to me 3 apostle daggers. Sirta must be slain with the weapons of the light if I am to take her place. No other weapons. But you must be discreet. Do not remove the robes, or you will be attacked. Even I will have to kill you, so I do not draw more suspicion to myself. And be cautious of killing my allies. I cannot forgive that crime. You will know them, as they are also forbidden to carry daggers. Will you help me bring the apostles to the light? And help yourself?
Why doesn't she have to have you killed?
In truth, Sirta is weak. She needs all the able bodies she can get. This is why you are able to walk in here, wearing our robes, and not be harmed. Always she wants to strike at Sheogorath. She needs people, and she leads them here with lies.
I'll have to think about it.
Do not be foolish. We can both get what we want. Come to me when you have made a decision.
Tell me more about the Howling Halls.
A lot of history has this place. It was I who led the apostles to steal the stones from Cyrodiil when the original temple was destroyed. We rebuilt it here, as it was when it hosted its most famous guest. Sometimes at night, I can still hear Emperor Pelagius screaming.
Tell me about the light.
Sirta promised to bring us to the light. It is a way. A promise of a better future. Free from the shackles of Sheogorath. The light is knowledge, she says. Forsake all ignorance and morality in favor of the light, she teaches. But what does she do? She sits in her chamber and dreams of revenge against Sheogorath. She is a liar and has stolen our lives. Soon we will seek the light without her. We shall find a way to the light.
I've been approached by a Khajiit named Rakaran. He has offered to kill Sirta for me if I assist him in his plan to take over the Apostles of the Song. As he cannot be seen gathering weapons, he's asked me to bring him 3 Apostle daggers. If he carries this plan out, I should be able to take Sirta's eye after she is dead.
Her song. The light shines within us.
I do really like the idea of this being the asylum where Pelagius was held.
The flesh is weak, the light is a warm.
You wear our robes, but I hear the darkness that you bring in your very breath. You do not know harmony. You do not see my light. You come to me glowing with violence and death. Your light has no place here. We seek harmony for ourselves and the Shivering Isles.
Keep talking.
I sense why you have come. I can hear it in your very breath. You came as a herald of the false god Sheogorath. I know his secret. I have seen his empty throne. Seen it with my own eyes while new Sheoth burned in the grey fires of order. Sheogorath refuses to protect us. Mad god? Bah! The Grey March brings darkness. We seek light for all.
You survived the Grey March.
I did. When the knights came, I fled to the city. As they marched and burned everything to ash, I found a way into the palace. I sought Sheogorath. This is his realm, and I knew that he would protect us. And what did I find? The throne of madness? Empty! Sheogorath had fled, left us all to die. I hid as the doors to the throne room burst open. I don't remember what happened afterwards. I woke up in the marshes and fled underground.
How did you end up here?
I could not abide Sheogorath's betrayal. He brought disharmony. He allowed the Grey March to take us. I gathered those who could see the light, and I led a revolt against him. We were slaughtered by his dark seducers. I alone was spared. And in sparing me, Sheogorath made his final mistake. In this place, I will gather a new army and dethrone our coward god once and for all.
Sheogorath is gone.
He is? Then the Grey March has begun again. If that is so, then why are you here?
I need your eye.
My eye? to remove the light from me? Why?
I plan to take Sheogorath's place.
And my eye is required to create an artifact, isn't it? Very well, then. I have survived greater threats than you. Come, then, and I will show you that in the end my light shall shine the brightest.
That's where you're wrong.
Then you will die.
Sirt is dead. Taking her eye should be a simple matter now.
I mean, I wanted to be a bit nicer about it, but...
I have Sirta's eye. I should now seek out the second item that I need to create the Staff of Sheogorath. The Anand paraphrased. I think I've read this before, but let's do this again. The first ones were brothers, Anu and Padome. They came into the void, and time began. As Anu and Padome wandered the void, the interplay of light and darkness created Nier. Both Anu and Padome were amazed and delighted with her appearance, but she loved Anu, and Padome retreated from them in bitterness. Nier became pregnant, but before she gave birth, Padome returned, professing his love for Nier. She told him that she loved only Anu, and Padome beat her in rage. Anu retreated, fought Padome, and cast him outside time. Nier gave birth to creation, but died from her injuries soon after. Anu, grieving, hid himself in the sun and slept. Meanwhile, life sprang up on the 12 worlds of creation and flourished. After many ages, Padome was able to return to time. He saw creation and hated it. He swung his sword, shattering the 12 worlds in their alignment. Anu awoke and fought Padome again. The long and furious battle ended with Anu the victor. He cast aside the body of his brother, who he believed was dead, and attempted to save creation by forming the remnants of the 12 worlds into one, Nirn, the world of Tamriel. As he was doing so, Padome struck him through the chest with one last blow. Anu grappled with his brother and pulled them both outside of time forever. The blood of Padome became the Daedra, the blood of Anu became the stars. The mingled blood of both became the Aedra, hence their capacity for good and evil, and their greater affinity for earthly affairs than the Daedra, who have no connection to creation. On the world of Nirn was all chaos. The only survivors of the 12 worlds of creation were the Elnofey and the Hist. The Elnofey are the ancestors of Murren men. The Hist are the trees of Argonia. Nirn originally was all land, with interspersed seas but no oceans. A large fragment of the Elnofey world landed on Nirn, relatively intact, and the Elnofey living there were the ancestors of the Mer. These Elnofey fortified their borders from the chaos outside, hid their pocket of calm, and attempted to live on as before. Other Elnofey arrived on Nirn scattered amid the confused jumble of the shattered worlds, wandering and finding each other over the years. Eventually, the wandering Elnofey found the hidden land of old Elnofey, and were amazed and joyful to find their kin living amid the splendor of ages past. The wandering Elnofey expected to be welcomed into the peaceful realm, but the old Elnofey looked on them as degenerates, fallen from their former glory. For whatever reason, war broke out, and raged across the whole of Nirn. The old Elnofey retained their ancient power and knowledge, but the Wanderers were more numerous, and toughened by their long struggle to survive on Nirn. This war reshaped the face of Nirn, sinking much of the land beneath new oceans, and leaving the lands as we know them, Tamriel, Akavir, Atmora, and Yokuda. The old Elnofey realm, although ruined, became Tamriel. The remnants of the Wanderers were left divided on the other 3 continents. Over many years, the Elnofey of Tamriel became the Mer, elves, the Dwemer, the deep ones, sometimes called dwarves, the Chimer, the changed ones, who later became the Dunmer, the dark or cursed ones, the dark elves, the Bosmer, the green or forest ones, the wood elves, and the Altmer, the elder or high ones, the high elves. On the other continents, the wandering Elnofey became the men, the Nords of Atmora, the Red Guards of Yokuda, and the Tiasi of Akavir. The Hist were bystanders in the Elnofey War, but most of their realm was destroyed as the war passed over it. A small corner of it survived to become Blackmarsh and Tamriel, but most of their realm was sunk beneath the sea. Eventually, men returned to Tamriel. The Nords were the first, colonizing the northern coast of Tamriel before recorded history, led by the legendary Ysgramor. The 13th of his line, King Harold, was the first to appear in written history, and so the mythic era ended.
The light shines within us.
Indeed. Have you seen our leader?
What will we do now?
Tell me more about Sirta.
Her light has gone out. What will we do now? Are we damned to walk in darkness forever? Who will lead us? Who will guide us now that she is gone?
The flesh is weak. Sirta has fallen into darkness. Rakiran will lead the apostles to the light. Sirta.
May you never darken. The flesh is weak. The light is
It's a bit of a rarity for them to have sort of non-violent options for, well, semi-non-violent. Sorry, I'm wearing the wrong shoes. But yeah, that one was actually kind of neat just because of its uniqueness. So we are getting kind of close to the time, but let me see if I can run through New Sheogorath to get to the next destination.
Oh!
But yeah, because I was able to talk and just generally sort of sneak my way around, I thought there might have been an option for her to give up her eye, right? It's the Shivering Isles. I've kind of expected just about anything can happen, but it turns out the end of that quest is just kind of another fight. But it was kind of interesting on the way to that outcome.
Tell the Dane! Tell the Dane! Calm skies.
Yes?
No apples. Don't like apples.
So obviously I need to take out some people with the sword to try and keep the greater version, but it's not as it's a nice to have. It's not critical, I actually probably get more mad when I lose the progress I've already made rather than just to fail to meet it at the time. It's always a very pleasing environment to walk around in. I feel like I've walked by this a million times and not realized that that's a significant location. Obviously, I would have liked to get the souls, but I don't see a lot of value in just sort of drawing things out just so I can get another charge. surprise. So I'm guessing this unworthy thing is,
I've arrived at the Grove of Reflection. According to Dias, I must locate the Tree of Shades and find a way to reveal my true self before I will be allowed to take one of its branches.
oh, this looks really nice. Very Empire Strikes Back. Let's see how I fight. Wow! I'm tough. Oh, curses. Ah. The state of my armor might have had something to do with all of this. Stop hating.
After I approached the Grove of Reflection, a shadowy image of myself appeared from the waters of the grove and attacked me. I defeated it, and now the Tree of Shades is beckoning to me. I have both items that Daius needs to recreate the Staff of Sheogorath. I should return to Knife Point Hollow and speak with him.
So I might struggle to get enough enough lives in time for the this is a start. Just don't knock it out of my hands. A little too eager there. Oh. These are not my favorite guys to fight, but... Guess it's lower down. I know I've been down here once before, but that doesn't mean I have a good memory for it.
You have the items, contrary to all prediction. Once again, you defy the path set before you. However, what comes next is now unclear. If you wish to confront what is to come, I shall create the staff for you. Staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Sirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold. Now that you have both components, I can remake the shell of the staff. You possess the eye and the branch. Together they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me.
With the staff of Sheogorath now in my possession, I should make my way to the Tree of Madness in Sheogorath's throne room. There, I can tap into the tree's power and begin my transformation.
Salads. What?
For the Mad God.
Same team!
Yes? Hi.
The saints stand strong, Your Grace.
Ah, you're back. You may have noticed that we have a bit of a problem.
What problem?
You're having a bit of fun with me. Very good. My lord, of course, noticed the font when you arrived in the palace? The font of madness? In the middle of the throne room? The font which is unaccountably covered with crystals.
What's wrong with the font?
Order. The taint appeared only a short time ago, but it has spread quickly. I fear that soon we will all be serving a new master.
You mean Jyggalag?
Yes. His agents must have found a way to poison the font with order. Once the source of madness becomes the font of order, Jyggalag is won.
We've beaten him at every turn.
This is true. Very little surprises me, but your successes against the advance of order have left me astonished. Speechless. Indeed, it is your very success that must have led Jyggalag to this unexpected avenue of attack. His usual approach is much less imaginative.
How do we stop him?
Somehow, the forces of order have poisoned the pools of mania and dementia that feed the tree. I suspect the traitor Syl. Jyggalag has never had an original thought in his existence. Be that as it may, you will have to enter the fountainhead beneath the tree and find the source of the poison.
Tell me more about the font.
The font flows with the sap of the Tree of Madness, which it draws up from deep beneath the palace. The fountainhead leads down to the pools of dementia and mania, where the insanity of the realm's inhabitants settles. Jyggalag's minions must have introduced order into the very wellspring of madness. You must cleanse the pools, or order has won the war.
And the fountainhead?
Sheogorath's private sanctuary, where he would often meditate amidst the tame gnarls that tend the roots. Normally, the Fountainhead is a peaceful sanctuary, but there's no telling what changes the taint of order may have wrought. Now I fear that the gnarls themselves may be accelerating the spread of order throughout the tree's roots. Be careful. I live to serve.
The Font of Madness has been poisoned by Order. If it becomes fully ordered, the realm is lost and Jyggalag has won. Haskell suspects that Order has somehow gained access to the pools of madness that nourish the font. I need to enter the fountainhead beneath the tree and find the source of the poison before it is too late.
And on that note, I think we will call it there. I am rather enjoying this DLC, but I can save all of that for a debrief at the end. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.